Alright, so the lumber barn is all done. I have the side vents in on the back, 2 of them, and then one in this side over here, in this end, and then some that I had up and I put up on the top there to give me light in the barn. It turned out really well. I have the Tuftex panels on here. You can see what I did on the corner here, how nice that came out. Is I was able to roll the panel. Let's have a look there. See that? To make a nice edge. That turned out really well. I did that on 2 corners. The roof has the flashing that I put in over there. Without having to cut into the paneling, and it's held up really well. Absolutely no leaks. Got a little bit of overhang for a drip edge with treated fascia board there. And yeah, I'm really happy that there's been no leaks, and the light inside has been really good. Now I use this a black ridge cap that really is used for ventilation you would use on a roof, asphalt, shingles, that type of stuff. And that is really worked out nice because I left the top open, so that I could get some ventilation to the top as well. So let's go around to the other side and have a look at that. And here's the front side. I put 2 panels there on either side of the door there to give me a little light in there, but there's an ample light in there. I have that flashing on there, and it was a little bit tricky on the flashing because of the wind turbine coming through there. You have a little flexibility, but I figured it all out, and I'm very happy with it. The color is nice because it matches pretty well the existing metal building. Now I'm gonna have to do a little video on this, but I was in the hay barn here, right, and it was pouring down rain, and so I went over into the building with the Tuftex panels on there, and went inside to listen, and it was just like peaceful. You could still hear the rain, but a peaceful, quiet sound, and that's I like that. So there's the door right there, and that I put on the sliding rails. Have that piece of fascia going on the bottom there to keep the wood from rotting. Everything's working good. Found me a nice handle online and painted it red to kind of match the door colors. And the slider is working good. Let's go have a look inside. Okay, so I have the door closed in here just to show you the illumination. Of course, the camera's got to do that right now. That's more of how it feels in here, the brightness. And it's pretty cloudy out right now. So I have already started moving in my lumber. Cedar and pine and walnut and vaulted wood. Got a couple of goat milking stands stored in here. It's for making tables. Now I can put my ladders in here. Excuse me. And a bunch of 150-year-old wood, and then I'm working on a project there, so there's some stuff. So it's also been nice to be able to come in here when it's raining and cut some large pieces of wood. But you could see how bright it is in here with everything just closed up on a cloudy day. So I'm extremely happy with the Tuftex panels. They didn't leak. I followed the directions on installing, and when you overlap them from panel to panel along the length, you put a bead of silicone caulking on there, and that holds everything together and also makes for no leaks. So there just hasn't been one drop of water in here, and trust me, I've been checking. So that is pretty much it for this this lumber barn build. The door right there, the slider, works very well. One thing that I'm going to change is on the bottom there, because I have gravel there, is sometimes it gets kicked up, and so I'm going to probably dig down and put some bricks in there so that I don't have any trouble opening and closing the door, but that's just a minor fix. So I hope you enjoyed the view of the lumber barn, and this is the Homestead Handyman, out.